What is up, YouTube? I'm about to demonstrate how you would normally perform a DaVinci Watch video. The best way to watch it anyway. So when you start the video up, it starts up normal.
What is up, YouTube?
Oh, look at that. There goes my hands and face. Okay, so go down to the description. Right click on next to the link that says original video for syncing. Right click it. Click open in new window. Once you click that, the original link is going to appear in a new window. You're going to stop the video. Try to shrink it down as much as you can. And then you want to put the video in the corner as if you were watching a normal reaction. So once you start it, obviously the video is going to jump back if you're using it on a PC. You want to try to get to the point where I'm going to do the countdown. Normally do not skip the intro. There's a lot of important information in it, but I'm going to skip it for demonstration purposes. So once everybody's on point. Once the countdown starts.
Now, with that being said,
you ready?
The video is set to 0000. Everything is from the very beginning.
Turn off the mute.
I'm about to do the countdown. When I say go, hit the play button. 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. See?
This is Friday Night Dinner, Season 1, Episode 1.
And it's that easy. Obviously, you would have the sound.
Simon Bird.
So that is what you would normally do in order to get the reaction normally on a DaVinci Watch.
Oh, you know the head bopping doesn't stop.
Okay, you can stop with the head bopping. Thanks, DaVinci. I appreciate it. That is how you do a DaVinci Watch video. If you have any more questions, go to the comment section and leave them there. Thank you. What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance Crew, and you're watching DaVinci Watch. Today we're going to be getting into the next TV series that I'm doing in line with my personal TV series. For those of you that might have forgotten, I have 3 different TV series going on right now. I have the one that you guys voted for. I have the one on Patreon that the patrons vote for. And then I have the one that I choose on the regular channel. Now, the one that I was watching up until recently was Star Wars: The Clone Wars. And I will be getting back to that for Season 2. But the reason why I'm going to something different is because Star Wars: The Clone Wars is a long series. And I don't want to spend the next 2 years just reacting to that one show. So I'm going to mix it up and throw in some stuff every once in a while. And one show that I've been really meaning to get into and is about to have a second season, so it's the perfect time to jump into the first season, is another Star Wars related IP, and it's called The Mandalorian. Now, The Mandalorian has had all types of praise, especially given the absolute shit show that was Star Wars, the Disney trilogy. So, well, I didn't have a problem with Rogue One, and I've heard some people say some good things about Solo. But as far as the actual trilogy, the mainline series that they made, it was absolute horse crap. I just recently watched a video by Star Wars Theory, and it was a discussion about an interview that Daisy Ridley did where she talked about not having any idea about whether or not she was Palpatine's granddaughter. Going up into the filming of the 9th movie, she had no idea. So that means that they had no planning whatsoever when it came to the Star Wars. Like, they didn't write out a timeline or a guideline or anything. Like, there was nothing put down. They pretty much winged it the entire time. And I'm going to get into a quick rant. I'm going to try to maybe put chapters on this video so you can know when the video starts. But I'm going to go ahead and get into a quick rant about Star Wars, the Disney sequel. Because I already did a little bit. But now with this confirmation of incompetence that Disney had with Star Wars, I need to get further into it. So excuse me. What pisses me off the most about the whole Star Wars situation, the Disney Star Wars situation, the Kathleen Kennedy and Ryan Johnson and all them other people, is just how toxic they were to the Star Wars community. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, but they said that the Star Wars community was the one that was toxic. It was all gaslighting completely. We were calling them out on their incompetence about how they don't seem to have a plan. Like, what are they doing? They seem like they don't know what they're doing with the Star Wars IP. And all they said was, oh, well, you're just Star Wars fans. You're being toxic. You're being misogynistic because the lead of the movies is a woman, so therefore you just have a problem with that. You have a problem with diversity in Star Wars. That's why you hate the series, this, that, and the other. And then we come to find out, no, they actually had no fucking plan. The fans were right, and the entire time, every time we gave them criticism about what they were doing with the series, they tried to pretend like it was it was our problem. No, that's 100% gaslighting. What Kathleen Kennedy and all them, what they should do is they should come out with a fucking apology, because it makes no sense why they sat there and talked shit about the Star Wars fans when in the background they really didn't know what they were doing. So the Star Wars fans were right. Also, what pisses me off about this is it doesn't matter that we learned about this new information now and possibly can have somebody that actually knows about Star Wars and is a fan of it making new movies. Because I've heard, like, what's his name, Dave Filoni, he's supposed to be involved in like some new Star Wars projects and stuff. So it's possible that there's somebody there that is like, that will respect the Star Wars IP and make new movies about it. The thing that pisses me off is it doesn't matter how much of a fan of Star Wars the new directors or whatever are. We've lost a golden opportunity. We will never, in the history of forever, from now until the end of existence, we will never have an opportunity to see Han, Luke, and Leia on screen at the same time as a continuation to the original trilogy. That's gone. Carrie Fisher's passed away, and Harrison Ford has already said that he doesn't want to do any more Star Wars. Like, he's done. I doubt that he's probably going to come back in the future. So from now on, like, the only way we can continue their story is through possibly exposition or through some type of narrative device that the main characters of the next movies will do, where they'll just tell tales of Han, Luke, and Leia and shit like that. Like, we will never see them interact and like see how Leia and Han's relationship actually turned out. We'll never get a chance to see or Leia and Luke possibly delving further into the Force. We'll never be able to see Luke and Han interact together on screen. Those days are gone. The one opportunity we had to finally get one last chance to see all that together was the Disney sequel trilogy, and they completely squandered it. They didn't know what they had. It seems like this is a perfect time to put in that segment with Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park.
If I may, I'll tell you the problem with the scientific power that you're using here. It didn't require any discipline to attain it. You know, you read what others had done, and you took the next step. You didn't earn the knowledge for yourselves, so you don't take any responsibility for it. You stood on the shoulders of geniuses to accomplish something as fast as you could, and before you even knew what you had, you patented it and packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You want to sell it. Well,
yeah, that is what we're dealing with right now. Like, that's exactly what we're dealing with. That's what Disney did with the Star Wars IP, and we will never be able to have that opportunity again. That was not a once in a lifetime, but it was the last chance to do that, and they completely fucked it over. And that what makes me mad the most, because it's like they destroyed a piece of Star Wars. That's just gone. Well, I'm not going to, when I say this, I'm not trying to compare them to these people. Just know that. But it's like when the Nazis destroyed like all the artwork in France and Germany and things like that. Like, they took a piece of history that can't be brought back. You can't bring them artists back and bring those pieces back to life, or structures or sculptures, things like that. They're just gone. You destroyed them, and now they're gone. We'll never see the conclusion to Han, Luke, and Leia together again. Like I said, unless it's in some type of story that's told, or possibly if they recast the actors. But at that point, is it the same? Like, to me, it would seem like that is just it's like not watching a legit official thing. It's like watching a fan fiction. But yeah, I mean that's what pisses me off the most about it. But let's jump into this. This is probably the one good thing that's come out of the Disney Star Wars purchase, and I think that this goes 100% down to the director of The Mandalorian. I don't know if Dave Filoni was the director, but somebody that was the director was a big fan of actual Star Wars and knew what they had and what they were dealing with when they made this. I haven't seen this series, but I've heard some amazing things about it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. For those of you that don't know how DaVinci Watch videos work, there's a tutorial at the very beginning of this video that will explain how to properly follow along with this video, because it's a nightmare trying to clip videos together and do a reaction where you can see the portions of the video, because I've done that with Star Wars Clone Wars, the first couple episodes, and the first episode worked out okay. The second episode was giving me all types of copyright issues. Even when I was chopping up the segments into just like seconds of footage, it was still getting blocked. I had to re-upload the video dozens of times, and eventually I said, you know what, forget it, I'm just going to do a watch along. So that's what this video is. I'm about to do a 3-second countdown. When I say go, everybody hit the play button on the original videos, and we should be synced up. Obviously, if you want to watch this along with me, you have to have a Star Wars, or you have to have a Disney Plus membership. That you just have to have or if you know some other source to watch this, I can't tell you where else you can possibly watch it. But if you happen to know a source that you can watch it where you don't need a Disney Plus membership, wink, you might be able to sync it up. I can't guarantee it's going to sync up, but maybe you can follow along with it. But anyway, let's go ahead and check this out. I'm going to do the 3-second countdown. When I say go, everybody hit the play button at the same time. 3, 2, 1, go. Perfect sync. I'm actually really looking forward to this because I've been meaning to get in this series since it came out. Of course they'd have Kylo. And then they'd have Captain Phasma, somebody they also squandered in the damn... If Star Wars fans are such misogynists, why is it that they're so disappointed in what you did with Captain Phasma? That was an amazing character that could have been awesome. The next Boba Fett. But you made her go out like Boba Fett. Speaking of Boba Fett. I'm liking the feeling of it. It feels like Star Wars, the old original trilogy. It just has that like dark, gruddy look to it. You can almost smell the mildew on the machines. You know what Mandalorians are. Why are you trying to antagonize one? Oof. 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 Ah. There we go. There we go. Are they bounties? Woo! Woo! Savage. If those doors are that damn strong, that seems like a liability issue. Seems like that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. No, it's just it's a trading card. Oof. That's a hell of a pitch. I think you'll seal the deal with that pitch every time. Colt 45 does it every time. In this case, Colt 45 is a gun instead of a drink. Or Karina. I'm guessing he just doesn't like droids, or... Well, I'm not really sure. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. I don't know what a 76 Eldorado in Star Wars form looks like, but I would imagine it looks like that. Oh, cool. I don't remember the dude's name, but I know him and other stuff. I like him. Okay. And he's dead. That ship has been there for a long time, I'm guessing. Why does that thing care about it now? It's like one of those creatures you see on Avatar. A damn walrus seal lion or something. Okay, so that was his ship, so it wasn't been sitting there for a long time. I don't think it's the pay that really impacts him. Better be careful. He said he doesn't need you alive in order to get this bounty. That's not suspicious at all. If he can hear you, he could have heard those doors open. There goes a bounty. There goes another bounty. You better shut up, otherwise that'll be you too. Got him. I like that. That was some Michael Myers level shit. I love it. Creatures from the Bosque species. I know the him from Galaxy of Heroes. And of course Rocky. I'm always a fan of seeing Carl Weathers in movies. So this takes place after episode 6. Okay. The hell is that? Looks like gelatinous Glade plugins. Jawas. Winos. Raiden. Stormtroopers. Are they just dressed up like stormtroopers, or are they like a lost regiment of stormtroopers? That doesn't mean anything. You're stormtroopers. Know your place. That Mandalorian can show up unarmed, and chances are all four of you would be dead by the time those guns go off. And he wouldn't have moved a muscle. Right. Looks like he had an Empire medallion on his neck. Is that all the information you have, or is that all the information you're willing to give? Yeah, they finally cooked that little bastard. I just hope that's the thing that was, well, I guess the one in Jabba's palace died with the explosion, but I'll just imagine that's the one from Jabba's palace. Looking at their helmets out. For a second, I thought they were younglings. Like, wait, what? That logo seemed very familiar. Oh, I've seen it on Galaxy of Heroes. Bounty Hunters have it. Or Mandalorians have it. That's what I meant to say. Mandalorians. Who would give that thing value? That planet ain't got any rocks? Wow, that's convenient. Whatever the Forge used to turn that metal into liquid, if someone found a way to weaponize that, wouldn't it just make the armor useless? I would think that if somebody had the ability to just make armor, like metal, turn to liquid instantly, they would have tried to find a way to weaponize it. He got his new armor plating. +6 stats on it. I thought that was just a cataprod. He does have a weapon in Galaxy of Heroes that like instantly obliterates enemies, though. Maybe that's what that is. Pretty fast creature. Lucky. Okay, I'm liking this. So far, he's a badass, but he still is vulnerable. Like he's learning, it seems, which leaves room for character development. That's good. You're gonna have to learn. You're gonna learn today. Well, damn. Maybe a saddle would help. Why isn't it attacking him? Did the dart like instantly domesticate it? Hit him right in the pride, right in the ego. Okay, I haven't seen yet what makes him so special that you have to ride those. Not yet, anyway. Those cracks look like you could have just jumped over. He wants you to kill him. How do you know he's Mandalorian? What if he's just a guy wearing the armor? Like maybe he came across a dead Mandalorian and just stripped him. would think the helmet would have technology to do that already. A bounty hunter droid. Oof, 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 oof. Well, it just got tougher. Stupid. Why would the droid care about the reward? Lucky the one guy that came in behind you didn't have a gun. But then again, with the armor, you might not have gotten hit. Now all that droid needs is a lovable personality and he can become a classic character. Give him HK-47's personality. Throw out the term meatbag at least once. Mm. That ain't no damn. That ain't part of the damn language. That dude, booty 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 booty. Better make it quick. Yeah, so you better do something. That pillar isn't going to last long. And instantly dead. Hmm. Now you can self-destruct. That works too. See, I'm loving the little details that are like callbacks to the original trilogy, all the sparks and stuff. Mm. Are we about to meet him? Are we about to meet him? Is this the thing that has swept the damn internet for like the past half of a year? It is. It's Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda's here. Let us touch fingers, Monkey Man. Oh, I didn't even realize that this was an hour long. Well, not necessarily an hour long, only 36 minutes, but I'm guessing with well, it's a 30-minute show. Like, normally I don't do shows that are longer than 30 minutes. At first, it was because the camera that I was using at the time had get her name off my screen. At first, it was because my camera had a 30-minute limit, so I couldn't do anything without making it like a multiple part series. But I'm just looking to see if there's any extra scenes. I don't think so. I think the credits are just like showing pictures of the episode in like a stylized slideshow type of thing. But Nick Nolte, where the hell was Nick Nolte at? Who is Nick Nolte? You guess he was in makeup, maybe? Maybe one of the aliens? But yeah, first it was because of the camera limit that I had, but now it's more so because spending an hour to make a video that, if it's a TV show, I'm going to have to be doing multiple times a week. It eats up a lot of time that could be spent making other videos, and I'd rather spend that time doing multiple videos instead of just one video. But for a show like this, I might make an exception. Especially given it's only about 36 minutes long, not including the credits and stuff. It's still within relatively my safety range. Excuse me. But yeah, I really liked it. I liked it so far. It's the character is a badass, but at the same time, they're still vulnerable. You can tell they're still learning. They're not somebody that's like all knowing and just powerful straight out the gate. Like, he can handle himself for sure, but there's still room to grow, and that's what makes for a good character. I'm loving the side characters as well. Most of the characters I know of in this game are from Galaxy of Heroes, which, by the way, they need to make a Baby Yoda character on that game. At some point, it has to happen. They already have the Mandalorian. They already have Carl Weathers' character. I forgot his name. Starts with a G something. And then they had the woman that accompanies him later. I don't know her name, but she's on the game also. Like I said, all they need now is the Baby Yoda and one other character, then they can make a full team. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. I look forward to seeing what you have to say in the comment sections down below. Let me know what you think about The Mandalorian. Let me know what you think of Star Wars The Clone Wars or anything else that you want to talk about that I've covered. Or if you just want to talk about Star Wars in general, like you want to talk about the new Squadrons game that's going to be coming out soon, go in the comment section and leave it there, because I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say, and I love talking about Star Wars. I've already told you guys there's two things in this world that I love as far as entertainment. That is Star Wars and Final Fantasy VII. I'm willing to have a conversation for days about either of those two topics. So if you want to have a conversation, go in the comment section and let me know. Now I'm going to wrap this up. Hopefully you've been enlightened by this video. I certainly have. I'm Devon DaVinci, and I'm signing out. Give me the deuces. Peace. Deuces.